On a winter's night, when the sky was as dark as pitch and the wind howled through the cliffs, a group of fishermen found themselves at the mercy of a ferocious storm off the rocky shores of Scotland. The tumultuous waves and icy winds left them in a desperate situation. The once sturdy fishing boat now teetered on the brink of sinking. In the darkness and chaos, the fishermen fought to regain control of their boat. But then, a colossal wave, more terrifying than any before it, crashed upon them with ruthless force. The boat was lifted and overturned, hurling the fishermen into the frigid waters of the Atlantic. Beneath the tempestuous sky, the battle for survival began. Each of the fishermen clung to whatever they could, desperately trying to stay afloat. But the sea's fury seemed destined to crush their hopes. One of the fishermen, a man named Callum, found himself separated from the others, adrift in the midst of darkness and freezing waters. Hours passed, and it seemed he was fated to be swallowed by the endless depths of the ocean. His skin turned blue from the cold, and his breath grew weaker. But then, just as despair was about to claim him, Callum spotted a faint glimmer on the horizon. It was a lighthouse, an ancient lighthouse perched on a small rocky island. However, there was something eerie about it. The lighthouse had long been abandoned, its light extinguished for many years. Yet, on that dark and stormy night, the lighthouse gleamed with a mysterious light. It appeared as a phantom beacon, a lighthouse that should never have been lit again. Summoning every ounce of remaining strength, Callum swam toward the island, guided by the mysterious glow. He was nearly in a catatonic state from the cold and exposure, but hope kept him alive. Miraculously, Callum reached the island's shore. The lighthouse, which hadn't emitted light in decades, had ignited just when he needed it most. It was as if it had been awakened by a mysterious force. Inside the lighthouse, Callum found a weathered diary, the record of generations of lighthouse keepers. He discovered that the lighthouse had been intentionally extinguished many years ago after a tragic incident that claimed the life of one of the keepers. The last lighthouse keeper had sworn that the light would never be kindled again. Yet, on that night, the lighthouse had spontaneously illuminated, just when Callum needed it most. Callum's tale, the story of the phantom lighthouse, and his miraculous survival spread like wildfire. The abandoned lighthouse became a place of mystery and dread among the local fishermen, with tales of guardian spirits roaming its darkened corridors. This is the tale of horror and mystery, the haunting of the abandoned lighthouse, a story of survival, hope, and nocturnal fears that continues to haunt those who dare to venture into those dark and enigmatic waters. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel.